I'm Asita Reed with Quality Care for Children, and today we're going to review some kitchen basics to help improve preparation efficiency and the appeal of the meals that you serve at your family and home child care. In this session, we'll demonstrate knife safety and basic knife cuts. We'll explore some common herbs and spices that can be grown on-site and used in the kitchen. We'll also discuss the difference between dried and fresh herbs and spices and the best practices for storage and usage. Finally, we'll examine international flavor profiles that expand variety for your menus. A chef's favorite tool is a sharp knife, and learning knife cuts and knife safety improves efficiency in the kitchen and keeps everyone safe. Let's look at our knives and the best practices for using kitchen knives, and how to make different cuts in the produce you may commonly use. Knife cuts make for an attractive presentation of the meals you serve, and as we all know, you eat with your eyes first. So making pretty plates will entice the children you serve to eat well. The basic chef's knife has these parts: the blade edge, the handle, which holds the tang, the bolster, and the heel of the knife. Keeping your knives in good shape means taking care of the blade edge. Between sharpenings, use a honing steel to straighten out any tiny dings and dents in the blade edge, and you will find your knives feel sharper and cut better for longer periods of time. To steel your knife, hold it at a 20-degree angle against the steel and move the knife both up and down on both sides. Another way to protect your knives and to preserve their keen edge is choosing the proper cutting board. Never cut on glass or anything that can shatter. Also, never cut on a metal counter because it can damage your knives. Wooden cutting boards have been used around the world for centuries. However, they can warp or harbor bacteria. These days, plastic cutting mats and heavy polyurethane cutting boards are a sturdy, durable choice that can easily be sanitized. Now that we have a handle on our knives, let's work on some basic cuts that come up often in recipes. Let's start by mincing garlic. Mincing just means chopping something very fine. Dice onion. Diced celery. Rough chop or concasse a tomato. julienne cut, that's a matchstick cut, a pepper. Batonette or French fry cut, a potato. Chiffonade or ribbon cut some kale. Now let's talk about herbs and spices. In culinary terms, herbs are flavorings derived from leafy or green parts of the plant. Spices are derived from any other part of the plant, so it could be the bark, it could be the roots, it could be the berries, or even the stems, flowers, or buds. We use herbs and spices to enhance the flavor and the aromas of our food, and for health and wellness benefits. While the front-end cost of stocking your kitchen with herbs and spices may seem high, the distribution over time and the enjoyment of your eaters makes herbs and spices a smart investment. More food in bellies and less food in the trash means both reduced waste and improved nutrition. So using herbs and spices in your cooking results in a win-win with your food cost and the children you serve. Herbs can be used fresh or dried. Herbs are an easy way to introduce farm to ECE goals in that they're usually pretty easy to grow indoors or outdoors. Children love to be involved in growing herbs and maintaining and harvesting them. Herbs that are typically easy to grow and great to have around the kitchen include rosemary, thyme, basil, dill, and oregano. Fresh herbs can be used in meals prepared on site, or they can be dried and stored for later use. Purchasing dried herbs is a good investment because they have a long shelf life and they can be added to dishes during preparation to enhance the flavor and aroma, a difference your eaters will notice. Like herbs, spices come dried or fresh. Dried spices you may already be using include cinnamon, black pepper, and garlic and onion powder. You can broaden your spice collection with other aromatics such as cardamom, nutmeg, and vanilla, all of which have really warm notes and insinuate sweetness like cinnamon does. Other flavorful spices include smoked paprika, cumin, and ginger, all of which can be used in a range of savory preparations for meats, vegetables, and beans. Consider using spice blends for specific flavor profiles, such as taco and fajita blends, or Chinese 5-spice, or curry powder. Dried herbs and spices like to be kept in airtight containers, in dry, dark places like a cabinet or a pantry. Fresh herbs will last longer if you wash them and pat them dry, and then wrap them in a dry paper towel, which you can place in a zip-top bag in your refrigerator. Some delicate herbs like basil or any herbs that you harvest fresh from the garden may like to stay in a little bit of water, like a flower bouquet. Just trim the ends and keep them on the counter, where they'll look and smell beautiful. Using herbs and spices not only enhances the appeal of your meals, but they can take your eaters on a world tour by exploring flavors from different cultures. Herbs and spices have a long history around the globe and are featured in many diverse cultures. This can serve as another Farm to ECE touchpoint and act as a means of family engagement as children explore cultures through food. This flavor profile chart can help you develop recipes that use herbs and spices to reflect tastes from different cultures. Are you ready to get cooking? Here are some resources to help you improve your kitchen basics or enhance what you already have underway.